yung pag secure din ng voters selection list, yung mga ganon.
So, may mga ganon din.
Oo, kasi di ba marami tayong last barangay elections, ang daming flying voters na nahuli ng
Ang dami rin sa amin
coordinators, di ba?
How about kayo po, Paolo, ano ba yung mga preparations?
Preparations ng
Trainings,
organization?
yes, or even training volunteers?
Actually, so before the elections, that's when you strengthen the organization. You make sure that people will still be willing to volunteer in the next election. So that's when you try to recruit more members, hindi lang yung kapag 3 months before the election. So
organizational building, no?
Yeah, of course. So that's when you do that.
Yes.
Tsaka of course, yung electoral reforms.
Meron ding mga ganyan.
Yun, attorney, madagdag ko lang, no? Yung ano namin, yung voters education. Siyempre, kahit ngayon meron pa rin eh. Yun nga lang, hindi na siya tungkol sa ano ba yung mga tamang pagpili sa kandidato. Ngayon, paano ba natin mas strengthen yung government natin?
So parang nagpo-progress din kasi yung mga modules and even yung mga trainings, no? How about Attorney Ona? Ano ba yung mga preparations naman natin sa Lente?
Katulad din nabanggit mo kanina, Attorney April, we're really in the gist of electoral reform. We're in the midst of electoral reform, advocating yung mga gusto nating mabago sa laws or sa mga policies ng COMELEC. Also, yun, bumabalik na tayo sa mga members natin, katulad ng NAMFREL, ng PPCRV. We're going back to our chapters, to our members, to ensure that they will volunteer again for us in the coming election.
How about yung siguro zero in din sa 2010 elections with the fact that it is an automated election? Did you have trainings? You trained mga communities or mga estudyante rin just to know ano ba yung pagkakaiba ng election na to dun sa dati na manual elections? Nagawa ba yun sa organizations? May ganung movement ba?
Well, it depended on kung ano yung role na ginampanan namin nung nakarang election.
Yes,
so siguro yung ginawa ng PPCRV was different than yung ginawa namin because we did different things. Like NAMFREL, we monitor the election as a bantay ng bayan.
Yes.
So parang election monitoring. And sa kanila is they did the count.
Yes.
And then so kumbaga depende kung ano yung
trust ng organization.
O kung ano yung gustong gawin ng organization or kung ano yung gagawin ng organization doon sa darating na election. Doon magde-depend yung activity.
So you train people for yung bantay election.
Bantay ng bayan.
Bantay ng bayan movement. No?
So we had to train them how to fill up the forms, anong meaning ng question na to, yung mga ganun.
So parang medyo voters registry, voters ano rin, kahit
Education.
paano, education
voters
din siya.
education.
So how about you?
Yun, kami naman, we roam around different universities. Tapos from there, we teach voters education, we invite the PICOs. I remember, ini-invite ko nga si Ate Ona dati, di ba?
So, oo.
Kasi campus, no? Campus.
Tsaka yun, pati sa palengke, di ba? We go to the markets kasi yun yung mga
Concentration.
hindi napupuntahan eh. Kasi mabaho, ganyan-ganyan. But it's different, di ba?
So we've talked about nature organization, involvement, and also in preparations. No, I will just pause for a few break, but when we come back, no, we'll continue our discussion. Maybe focus on what happened for the May 2010 elections. Okay, so please stay with us. We'll just pause for a break. Good evening, everyone. This is Attorney April Mabanes, and you're watching our show, Legal Network for Truthful Elections, here on GNN. And joining me as host is Attorney Ona Caritos.
Good evening again, Attorney April.
Good evening, Attorney Ona. And for this evening, we're discussing election volunteers. And to help us in this discussion, we have as our guest Mr. Paolo Maligaya, the Senior Operations Associate from National Movement for Free Elections, or NAMFREL. Good evening again,
Good evening.
Paolo.
We also have Mr. Kenneth, Dillena, PPCRV Youth Coordinator. Good evening, Kenneth.
Good evening, Attorney.
Yes. So, good evening to both of you. No? Before we pause for some break, you were talking about yung preparations for the 2010 elections. No? Siguro rin, just to continue the discussion, ano ba yung mga specific movement ng organization nyo this last May 2010? Like, for example, ano ba yung talagang, saan ba nag-focus ang NAMFREL? Saan ba nag-focus ang PPCRV? Or maybe even Lente? So, Paolo, saan ba talaga focus like ng NAMFREL for the past, for the 2010?
For the 2010 elections, we applied for accreditation to conduct again yung parallel count. But the COMELEC did not give us that role. But that did not deter us in participating kasi
need na taman.
Palagay namin we don't need to be accredited to get involved. But of course may advantages kung accredited ka kasi you get to do certain things officially kung accredited. So what we did was we observed the elections just like how we would observe elections in other countries. Actually,
how did you do it? Paano ba sa ibang bansa? Paano
actually, medyo ironic nga kasi yung ginagawa namin sa ibang bansa, I think that's what we did when NAMFREL started in the 1980s. But since napako kami doon sa parallel count, so parang every election we just did the Operation Quick Count. And then yung monitoring aspect of the election, kung saan titingnan namin yung bawat process kasi yung election mahabang proseso yun hindi lang yun nagsisimula at saka nagtatapos sa pagboto, di ba? So kumbaga all-encompassing. We tried to put all of the aspects ng election dun sa aming observation. Of course, merong mga challenges kasi kumbaga parang ngayon lang talaga namin ginawa yung pangmalawakan na pag-observe ng election. And of course, nasana yung volunteers namin na pag-election, we would do the parallel count. So, may mga challenges, of course. So, basically, yun yung naging thrust namin.
At least it did not deter you, to still be involved, sa
because,
elections.
We believe that elections should involve everybody.
Dapat inclusive siya
and
of everyone.
Hindi dapat na ma-marginalize or it doesn't matter na kung hindi ka na-credit, hindi ka nagagawa. We cannot accept that.
Siguro, Paolo, a little question lang, since you've been observing din yung mga ibang elections sa ibang countries, yung mga grupo din ba na nag-observe, do they need to have an accreditation sa ibang bansa? Or kasi I've heard, I think we had a meeting before from an international organization, just slipped my mind. Sabi niya, why do you need to have an accreditation? Parang in our place, just have to go and then you can observe as much as you want. Ganun din ba ang
siguro domestically, siguro yung kausap mo, domestically, hindi nila kailangan. But if for an international organization to go to a country and observe the elections, you have to be invited first by the government.
Okay.
So for example, kung merong international organization na pupunta sa Philippines to observe, ina-accredit yun ng COMELEC. And ganun din sa ibang bansa. There has to be an invitation. The country has to invite observers to come to observe their election.
How about domestically? Like for example, yung mga mismong citizen ng isang country, like a group, based on your experience, do they need to have an accreditation from the parang election?
I'm not sure, but for example, the last country that I was in Afghanistan.
Wow.
Kailangan nila ng accreditation.
All the groups.
So yung FIFA, yung Free and Fair Election Organization of Afghanistan, sila yung NAMFREL or PPCRV doon. They needed to be accredited. They needed an ID na may stamp ng Election Commission.
Okay. So dapat may accreditation.
Kay Kenneth,
Yun. Sabi naman,
ano yung trust ng PPCRV? What was the trust of PPCRV in the last elections?
yun, mga trust naman ng PPCRV is yun nga, voters education palagi kasi we do the groundwork We watch over the polls. Yun, kailangan namin i-train talaga yung mga poll watchers namin kasi ayaw namin ng glitches. Kasi 'di ba, we secure the champ election Kaya kailangan we train them technically. Yun, tsaka yung mga voters education, katulad sa youth namin, we do the voters education sa mga parishes, sa mga schools. We've been to different schools na nga. We train them talaga para at least involved talaga yung youth, 'di ba? Meron nga kami mga volunteers as early as 16 years old, mga 15, 13 kasi hindi porket bata pa sila, wala na sila magagawa, 'di ba? We give them the opportunity to get involved. Yun, yung mga mantra namin.
In terms of poll watching, Kenneth, ano yung tintignan nyo? Parang yung proseso ba sa loob ng polling places, gano'n, na susunod? Yun ba yung parang, in terms of poll watching?
Isa yun. Tsaka kung ano ba yung mga technicality sa loob. Kailangan ba talagang, ano ba yung mga step by step. Yun. Tsaka thankful din kami sa Lente, syempre. Kasi, di ba, yung pag may election, marami tayong mga kaso-kaso, mga technical na at least parang natutulungan nila yung mga ground people natin.
Kasi we work naman in partnership with all the election groups naman. So,
Attorney April, bago mo ako tanongin. So what was the thrust of our organization in the last election?
kasi sinabi ni Kenneth, they're really into poll watching. So may tumitingin na sa loob ng mga
Polling
presinto,
place.
no? Pero as a legal group, what we looked at would be syempre yung legal process and more specifically yung mga election offenses, no? Kasi lalo sa Lente, what we want is to create a mindset sa mga tao na hindi acceptable na may nakikita kang nagko-commit ng election offenses, no? Even kahit gaano ka-grave man siya. It's still a long step sa totoo lang, no? But we want to inculcate sa mga tao na dapat wala kayong comfort level na makita na may mga
Vote
lumalabag, no? Vote buying, ganyan. So,
Flying voters.
flying voters. So, what we did then is also voters education. Meron din little on the process dahil automated nga. But also at the same time, we discussed them ano ba yung mga election offenses na nakikita at dapat hindi nyo tanggapin. So, nandun na yung mga tao, yung mga volunteers natin on the ground, tinignan kung gaano ba katalamak ito, mga election offenses during May 2010 elections. So,
Dagdagan ko lang yung
yes.
sinabi mo, Attorney April, para may byword tayo. In the last elections, in the May 2010 elections, ang pinursu talaga ng Lente was accountability.
Yes, accountability.
Gusto natin lahat na malinis nga yung eleksyon, pero kapag may madaming vote buying, marami pa rin bumoboto na hindi naman sila registered in that place. Hindi mo masasabing credible yung elections. We want credible elections na konti lang yung election offenses. Or, kung meron mga election offense na maganap, there's accountability. The one who did the election offense get punished for it.
Yeah, but that's still a long way to go, and I guess lahat naman tayo, that's what we want, but it has to first to have a different perspective dun sa mga bagay na yun. So I guess lahat naman talagang education talaga yung pinaka-key dun sa lahat. Like anong ginagawa ng lahat ng organization natin. So siguro then can you please just point, ano ba yung pinaka-memorable na experience nyo during the elections? It may be the 2010 or it may be the past elections.
Or
Dito
baka
sa Pilipinas, kasi kunyari, like Paolo, alam ko marami ka nang na-observe. Pero for the Philippines,
Nagkaroon ng love life.
love life. May mga ganyan. Because of election observation.
Sa NAMFREL.
So ano ba yung pinaka hindi nyo makakalimutan?
I would say yung first OQC ko, Operation Quick Count, it was in 2001. At that time, wala pang automation, so manual.
Okay.
So ang madugo siya, matrabaho, pero ang nare-recall ko nung time na yun is kung gaano kami kasaya. Kumbaga, kahit maraming trabaho, kapag nakakatuwa na, for example, yung mga volunteers, they just come. For example, yung OQC ng NAMFREL sa Lasal. So, 24 hours yan. And then, matutuwa ka na for one whole week, meron talagang mga tao that would come doon sa pinramis nila na dadating
Hindi kayo
sila. Hindi nila kami
nakukulangan.
iniiwan. Oo. So kumbaga, mas masaya pa nga kapag late at night na kasi yun yung time na tapos na yung work ng mga tao. Tapos sa halip na matulog, nagvo-volunteer sila.
Like,
And then maliligo lang sila and then they would go to work or go to school and then kasi parang instead of hanging out sa ibang lugar, sa restaurants or sa bars, nakikita-kita yung mga magkakaklase, tsaka mga pamilya, buong pamilya nagvo-volunteer.
Gimmick ito.
Oo, sa NAMFREL. So, masaya. Maraming trabaho, pero masaya. Yun yung naalala ko sa mga volunteers.
Yung bond na nafo-form.
May bond. And then,
among the
after nung
volunteers.
election, meron pa rin kaming contact sa kanila. And then, every election, they would show up.
So even until now,
Of course, may mga volunteers kami na nung 2010, matagal na namin silang volunteers na parang it's a reunion.
may
Na
continuity
parang
talaga
pag tumawag
together.
when we call for volunteers, they're there.
Maganda yan.
Yun. So, they're very loyal and so we love our volunteers.
Yun ang pinaka-buhay ng isang organisasyon.
Yeah, of course.
Yung volunteers. How about
Yun,
Kenneth?
kami naman sa PPCRV, na overwhelming lang yung dynamism talaga ng youth kasi they showed up last May 10 elections.